Okay, hello. So, ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon is about factoring general trinomials. Okay, so this lesson is for grade 8 math for the first quarter at nakabase ito sa MELC week 1 to 2, factors completely different types of polynomials. Okay. Okay, umpisahan na natin. So, explain ko po ito ng Tagalog. Okay, so first, how to factor trinomials whose leading coefficient is 1. Okay, so example natin dito, factor x squared plus 5x plus 6. Then, we factor y squared plus 4y minus 21. Then, factor a squared minus 2a minus 35. So, paano natin sila i-factor? Okay, so let's have the first example. Okay, number 1 is factor x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, so ito yung solution natin. So, nagagawa muna tayo ng, ayan, open and close parenthesis, dalawa. Kasi ang resulting factor nito is dalawa. Dalawang binomial. Okay, so, step 1, factor the first term. So, ang first term natin dito is x squared. If we factor x squared, that is x times x. Okay, so ilalagay na natin agad doon sa first term natin ng binomial. Okay, and then, step number 2, okay, so ito yung step number 2. Factor the last term. So, ang last term natin dito ay 6. Okay, whose sum is 5, which is yung 5, yung middle term. Okay, kailangan pag pinactor natin yung 6, ang sum ng factor niya ay yung middle term. Okay, factor 6, 1 times 6 equals positive 6. Negative 1 times negative 6 is positive 6. Okay, so another factor ng 6 is 2 times 3 equals 6. Negative 2 times negative 3 equals positive 6. And the next step is add natin yung factor na nakuha. So, 1 plus 6 equals 7. Negative 1 plus negative is negative 7. Okay, so dito naman sa kabila, 2 plus 3 equals positive 5. Then negative 2 plus negative 3 is negative 5. Okay, so since ang hinahanap natin is yung factor na may sum na positive 5, so that is 2 and 3, which is ang sum is 5. So yun yung gagamitin natin as factor. Okay, right, positive 2 and positive 3. So therefore, the factor is, the factor of x squared plus 5x plus 6 is x plus 2 times x plus 3. Okay, and then next, i-check natin na kung yung factor natin ay tama. Okay, so ang gagawin lang natin, i-multiply natin yung dalawang factor. Yung x plus 2 at saka x plus 3. Okay, unahin natin yung first term. X times x equals x squared. Okay, which is ang first term natin ay x squared, which is correct. Next, for the last term, 2 times 3 equals 6. Okay, so tama yung last term natin na 6. Okay, how about the middle term? Check natin ang middle term. 2 times x equals 2x. X times 3 equals 3x. And then, i-add natin. 2x plus 3x equals 5x. Okay, so x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, check yung middle term natin, which is ang nakuha natin sa checking is 5x, which is pareho doon sa given trinomial natin na 5x sa middle term. Okay, so next, factor y squared plus 4y minus 21. So, ito yung solution natin. Agad gawa tayo ng dalawang factors or parenthesis, open and close. Step 1, factor the first term. So, ang first term natin is y squared. So, that is y times y. Okay, susulat natin siya agad doon sa factor natin or first term ng binomials. Then, step number 2, factor the last term. So, ang last term natin is negative 21, whose sum is positive 4. Okay, so factor ng negative 21 ay 1 times negative 21 equals negative 21. Negative 1 times 21 is negative 21. Okay, another factor, 3 times negative 7. And then negative 3 times 7 equals negative 21. Next, i-add na natin. So, 1 plus negative 21 is negative 20. Then, negative 1 plus 21 equals positive 20. Okay, next. 3 plus negative 7 equals negative 4. Then, negative 3 plus 7 equals 4. So, yung sum na positive 4 o yung factor na may positive 4 is negative 3 and 7. So, therefore, yun yung isusulat natin doon sa factors natin or sa factor natin. Okay? So, doon sa binomial or dalawang binomial na factor natin, which is magiging y minus 3 at y plus 7. Okay, so the factor of y squared plus 4y minus 21 is y minus 3 times y plus 7. Okay, so next step, i-check natin. Okay, so tingnan natin kung tama yung factor natin. Okay, para ma-check, multiply natin yung dalawa. So, y times y is y squared. Then, negative 3 times positive 7 is negative 21. So, tama yung first term, tama yung last term. Okay, check natin ang middle term. So, negative 3 times y is negative 3y. Y times 7 is 7y. And then, i-add natin. Negative 3y plus 7y is 4y. Okay, so, we have now y squared plus 4y minus 21. Okay. Okay, which is match yung product na nakuha natin doon sa given trinomial natin. Okay, so next, let's have another example. Factor a squared minus 7a minus 35. Okay, again, so this is the solution. Step 1, factor the first term. So the first term is a squared and it is equal to a times a. Okay, so susulat na natin agad dun sa first term natin ng binomials natin. Okay, so next step. Okay, factor the last term. So, ang last term natin is negative 35, whose sum is negative 2. Okay, so factor ng negative 35, 1 times negative 35. Another one, we have negative 1 times 35. Next, we have negative 35 factor, which is 5 times negative 7. Then, we have negative 5 times 7 is negative 35. Then we add 1 plus negative 35 is negative 34. Negative 1 plus positive 35 equals 34. The next, 5 plus negative 7 is negative 2. And then negative 5 plus 7 is positive 2. Okay, yung sum na hinahanap natin which is negative 2, under siya sa factor na 5 times negative 7. Okay, so yun yung gagamitin natin as factor. So it becomes a plus 5 and a minus 7. Okay, so the factor of a squared minus 2a minus 35 is a plus 5 times a minus 7. Okay, check natin kung tama yung sagot natin na a plus 5 times a minus 7. Okay, by multiplying the binomials. So, a times a equals a squared. Then, 5 times negative 7 equals negative 35. So, first term and last term are correct. How about the middle term? So, 5 times a is equal to 5a. Then, a times negative 7 equals negative 7a. And then, we add 5 plus negative 7a equals negative 2a. Okay. The resulting product is a squared minus 2a minus 35, which is match doon sa given trinomial natin na a squared minus 2a minus 35. Okay, so I think you are ready for the activity. You're going to factor the following trinomials. Okay, so number 1, you're going to factor x squared minus x minus 20. Number 2, x squared plus 11x plus 18. And number 3, x squared minus 4x minus 32. And we have number 4, x squared plus 7x minus 18. Okay. Okay, good luck and try your best. So, kung may mga questions kayo, clarifications, corrections, so comment nyo lang po doon sa comment sections below. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you for watching, guys. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And you can search my YouTube channel, that is, okay, Matish. Okay, so thank you for watching.